Judge bars federal prosecutor from leading probe into NY Attorney General Letitia James. In Albany, New York, U.S. District Judge Lorna Schofield issued a decisive ruling that stripped John Sarcone, the acting U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of New York, of his authority to oversee investigations involving Attorney General Letitia James. The judge determined that Sarcone's appointment violated federal statutes because the Justice Department failed to follow the required procedural steps after a panel of judges refused to extend his tenure. Consequently, the subpoenas Sarcone had issued targeting James's lawsuits against former President Donald Trump, the National Rifle Association, and its former leaders were declared invalid and nullified. James, a Democrat, had challenged the legality of the subpoenas, arguing they were part of a broader strategy to intimidate political opponents. The Justice Department, however, maintained that Sarcone's appointment complied with the law and that the subpoenas were proper. Judge Schofield's opinion highlighted a troubling pattern. When the executive branch sidesteps congressional constraints, it undermines the rule of law. She wrote, when the executive branch of government skirts restraints put in place by Congress, it acts without lawful authority. James's office praised the decision as a triumph for legal integrity, promising to continue defending its litigation against what it described as political attacks. The case follows a series of recent judicial interventions aimed at curbing the Trump administration's practice of retaining acting U.S. attorneys beyond the 120-day limit set by federal law. Earlier courts in New Jersey, Virginia, Nevada, and California disqualified similarly appointed prosecutors for overstepping statutory bounds. In New York, former U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi tried to keep Sarcone in place by reassigning him as a special attorney and first assistant U.S. attorney, moves the administration argued were permissible. Critics argue these tactics amount to an end run around the law. Sarcone, who previously served on Trump's 2016 campaign legal team and held a senior role at the General Services Administration, now finds his authority in question. The ruling underscores the judiciary's role in safeguarding the separation of powers and reinforces the principle that a free press and independent legal processes are essential to a healthy democracy.